All right, guys. So we are at American Top Team Welcome Mat in Kansas City. We're actually located in Olathe, Kansas, in home field. It's a really big gym. We got a lot of really high-level fighters in here, like Stephen Graham, myself. I'm Tyler Rowe. We also have a lot of kids that we have. So if you want to bring your little ones in, that'd be awesome. I'm one of the head Muay Thai coaches here. Me and Stephen Graham run that program together. Derek Darling is also our head coach here, and then we also have Jason High, who's also the other owner. He used to fight in the UFC, so we got a lot of really good names in here, really big fighters. We did just host BKFC Tryouts, so that was a big thing for our gym. Other than that, you know, like our gym is more of a family-based gym.
Okay.
We have a lot of killers in here that are fighters, but they also know how to tone it down when they're just kids in here. So it's not one of those gyms that's like a dog-eat-dog gym all the time. It is more sparring, but we know how to tone that down whenever the kids are in here, you know. Me personally, I've been to a bunch of gyms that weren't like that. I didn't like it, right? So we definitely know how to separate the two, but have very high-level professionals as well.
Okay. So how long has this gym been open? How long have y'all been open?
I'm not sure exactly how long Welcome has been open. I've been with them for a little bit over 3.5 years now.
Okay.
We did just move into this location about 2 months ago. We went from a 1,000 square foot gym to a 3,000 square foot facility. You know? And if you include all the other stuff that's out there,
y'all see this? Yeah, they doing it. They got it under control over here.
Yep. And if you look at all the other part of the gym, you know, we have free access to that because we train here.
Okay.
You know?
So, this is a whole complex here.
Yeah, it's a whole fitness complex here. So if you have a membership here, you can go to any of those classes.
Tell them what the name of this complex is.
So the name of this complex is actually called Home Field.
Okay.
There's so much stuff here, like it's hard to name off everything, but I'm just going to list off a little bit, okay? So we've got a turf field here. There's a couple baseball fields, a couple soccer fields. This is all indoors.
Okay.
Then they also got weightlifting equipment, high-level treadmills, sprinter treadmills, everything that you ever would need for cardio. And then, of course, now they got a fight gym in here. They've also got a chiropractor on the complete other side, and they've got a wrestling room for a high school wrestling team that comes in, and for a youth wrestling team that comes in.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of everything in this gym that's meant for everybody.
You got any specials to join the gym?
So I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't think we got any specials going on right now, but the thing that is nice about our gym is you're never locked into a contract. Good. So we are no contract gym. You can cancel whenever you need to. If you want to, if we need to put your account on hold, we obviously won't charge you.
Right.
That's just the kind of gym we are. We're more of a family-based gym, so we're going to run it like a family. We know every single person that comes into the gym. If our coaches don't call you by first name, then you're brand new in the gym.
Right.
But other than that, you got any other questions for me?
I do not. You like the space you in?
Yes.
You like the area and everything?
Yep. We don't run into each other while we're sparring anymore. Or we can run 3 classes at a time in here, so it's awesome.
Okay, well, we need to get the women's champion at BKFC, Helen Peralta, down here. We need to get her in the gym down here with y'all, so she.
And we also need to get Christine Ferreira in here.
Christine Ferreira, Misfit. She in the house. She about to fight on the 11th. I can't wait. I can't wait to see her. But
we'd love to have her come in and get some work.
You heard that, Misfit? They want you to come on up here to ATT up here in Kansas City and get that work in, girl. Come on up here, girl.
She works hard. I enjoy watching that.
Yes. Are you excited? She's about to make her return.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Whenever she was gonna be fighting in Kansas, I was gonna go watch that.
I know. I am so mad that Carter's not gonna be here.
I won't be able to go, but.
Oh man. So who else on BKFC do you like? Do you got any favorites up there?
Chris Leben. I love watching him fight.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
He's a monster, man.
Yeah, he's a killer. I love watching him fight. Johnny Bedford, I'm pretty sure that's him.
That's the 135. He beat my dude, Reggie, for the belt.
He's a killer. Absolutely love watching him fight. Another dude that I'd really like to see fight in bare knuckle that's not in there yet is Cassius Clay Collard. He's been on a kill streak in boxing lately.
Okay.
He also did fight in the UFC. He never really put together in the UFC, but he is a killer. I watched him fight this kid named Quashawn Toller. He proved that he's got it. You know, I'd love to see that kid fight in BKFC. Also, this kid right here that's actually just shadow boxing. Really would like to see him in BKFC. His name's Kendrick Latchman.
Did he get the trial today?
He's trying out right now.
Oh, he's doing his trial right now, y'all. We get the special stuff.
Yep.
Come on, let's go on over here.
This kid, I've seen him fight so many times. I've cornered him in fights. He listens very well. He fights very well. I would love to see him make it.
Why do you think he's built for BKFC?
Fast. Fast, aggressive, smart though. He's not gonna do something stupid while he's fighting. He tries to make minimal mistakes. Plus, when it comes down to it, he's got that animal in him. You know, I've seen him get split open in a boxing match and completely win the fight.
Wow.
I mean, he's got it. We can't even find him in MMA fights. It's hard to find.
So he boxes and he does MMA?
Yep.
Oh, my cross fighters, I love him. Say again?
He's also done Muay Thai online fight.
Oh, wow. When was the last time he had a battle?
I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while. He hasn't got a fight because we can't find him an opponent.
He's too strong. Nobody wants to face him, huh?
Yeah, he's a killer. That's
awesome. But then, again, it leaves him with nobody to fight.
Exactly.
Man. That's what's up. So he gets a special showing, y'all. So he got to put on right now. Yes, if he plan on getting picked, he got to put on right now.
Yep. He got the best movement I've seen.
Good afternoon. How you doing? This is Mz.NIKKI.CHECK, 7-time world champion as a professional boxer. I'm here in Kansas City, getting ready to try out for the bare knuckle fight, BKFC. My goal is to become world champion as a bare knuckle fighter. I'd like to thank everybody for supporting me in this journey of crossing over from professional boxing to bare knuckle fighting.
Let me ask you a question before you get up out of here. Now, it seemed like almost a year ago, like we were looking for you to be already fighting at BKFC. Now you finally get here.
You remember?
Yeah, yes. Of course you stop playing with me, Mr. Get in the house.
I signed a contract 2 years ago. We was trying to get an opponent to fight me, and David couldn't find no one. Things didn't work out, but I kept trying, kept sending messages through Facebook and Instagram, sending David messages. I want to fight. I want to fight. Can you match me up with somebody? He had a champion, which was Johnny Bedford, or even Reggie Barnett. I wanted to fight any one of them for my first fight. Still didn't happen, but I'm here. They had a tryout, and I said, I'm coming. I'm going to make sure they see that I'm serious about it, and I showed up. So that lets them know I'm serious and I'm ready.
That's what's up. So what should we expect from you moving forward? What if you don't get the call for this?
I'm going to get the call.
You going to get the call?
It's destiny for me to do this because you can't stop me now. I'm here.
Oh,
I showed up. All the way from the East Coast.
Yes.
I came to Kansas for the tryout. That proves the point that I'm serious. All you got to do is put me in the ring and I'll show my talent. And it ain't going past 2 rounds.
Oh.
The new name, Chop Chop. 2 rounds. That's all it's going. 2 rounds.
You heard it from the man. That's it. We out of this piece.
How y'all doing? I'm Antonio Hernandez. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I'm a professional boxer as of right now. I wanted to come try for the bare knuckle tournament because I feel like, I'm built for this. My pro record in the professional boxing game, I'm 2-11-1. Fought all top prospects. Started real young, started at the age of 18.
How old are you now?
I'm 21 now.
Okay, you ain't that. Oh,
So,
he's still a baby, y'all.
Fought Lorenzo Simpson my last fight at the Barclays Center. It was a very good fight, tough. He did his thing, I did my thing, I feel like that, if I get one more chance, a rematch, that I can take him out, wipe him out, but we'll see what happens, in the future. But I think I'm very, skilled and built for this sport because I'm a Mexican style fighter. I like to stay tight. I like to move. I like to bang. I like to clinch. I like to do all that. I'm very aggressive. I'm mean, So I like to get up in there and do what I know best, And these is my money makers, so I got to keep these going.
I get to ask y'all about nerves going into your fight, but what about nerves for the tryouts? Did you have a little bit of nerves for the tryouts?
Yeah, I got some butterflies, but that's normal.
Yeah.
It's normal to have butterflies, and I feel like if I don't have butterflies, I won't perform too well.
Okay.
Rather than having butterflies, I know that kind of sounds weird, but I think
everybody has their pre-fight stuff.
I perform better under pressure, so that's how I am. So
if you get picked for BKFC, this is your first time trying out with them, right?
Yep.
What weight class do you think you want to fight at?
154, or it'll be 155 because
Okay.
154 is in the professional boxing.
Right.
So yeah, super welterweight.
Okay.
I feel like I'll take over that division and do my thing. So
You know it's tight up in that BKFC, right?
yeah, I know what I'm putting myself in. I know what the what the obstacles are. So I'm ready.
What do you think the best thing to know or be prepared for going into this? When you step in that square ring, what do you think the most important thing is to be prepared for? Outside of being punched by your opponent.
Bust it up, this is a brutal sport. It's no gloves, no padding, all knuckles. So you're gonna get busted up regardless. You got to come up in that ring having the mindset that you know that you're gonna get busted up a little bit, and I like that. So I'm ready for it. And
So you've been under some really heavy lights in your fight career so far. Like, you've been in front of the big crowd. You've been in front of the cameras.
Right.
Do you think, if you get picked and you come to fight for BKFC, do you think that'll affect you making your debut at BKFC? The lights and the cameras and that pressure?
No, I don't think so. I think it'll just make me perform better. Usually when I come in the ring and there's a lot of crowd, I tune it out. Tune it out. But like I said, I perform better under pressure, and I'm ready to do my thing.
Well, BKFC has been the only organization that I've seen so far, and I might be might be out the loop on this, but as far as I know, they're the only fighting organization that has had a crowd in the last few months at any of their events. And that's good because you guys get to keep that experience going in. Do you think if it wasn't no crowd, do you think it would be like the UFC? Do you think the job would have that same energy like the fighters at the UFC?
See, honestly, I'm not too sure. I really wouldn't want to fight with no fans around. I would want fans to be all around.
You need that energy, huh?
Yes, I need that energy exactly. But as of right now with the COVID pandemic, it is what it is. I'm still gonna do my thing if I get chosen to get signed on with the bare knuckle fight team. So.
That's what's up.
It's Team Hernandez in the building. I go by El Sicario. This is my gear.
Oh, look at that shirt, y'all. El Sicario, he in the house. Team Hernandez in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, where are we going to find you on social media? Where can the people find you?
Follow me on Instagram at tswervo, 2 R's and 2 O's.
Okay.
Get with me.
Mr. Swervo over here.
Twitter, tswervo, 2 R's, 3 O's.
All right. Talk about your gym a little bit. Big them up. You got you. Yeah.
My gym?
Yes.
I started training with John Brown at Turner Boxing Academy back in 2012.
Okay.
It was a top amateur boxing team, elite team with Marcus Davison, the Davison brothers, Anthony Adams, Jorge Carlos, all of them.
Okay.
So I've been with them for about 8 years now, and I've got a lot of experience under my belt. I'm only 21 years old as of right now. I just turned 21, so I'm a baby still, and I haven't even filled out to that man body yet. So I feel like in my prime I'm gonna do damage as well.
What do you think the best strike to be able to put on your opponent to stop him? What, besides a knockout, where else do you think you could touch somebody and stop him?
Honestly, I mean, I'm a banger, so I'm a brawler, so I feel like I'm just gonna do my thing and just brawling, banging, and that's what I like to do best in boxing. And a lot of people don't like to stay in the pocket with me because they know I can bang, and that's why I'm taking it here to this sport, because I know a lot of people, as soon as you get in there, it's fast-paced fighting, and I feel like
Off that bell.
I'm gonna do my thing and just bang it out.
So you ready for that, bang? You're excited, ain't you?
I'm ready.
Oh my goodness, good luck, young man.
I know I got a pretty face, but I'm ready to get it busted.
Oh, I guess they gonna have to treat you like they do Paige, huh? And say you too pretty to fight, huh? Oh my goodness! And then that would be awesome. She's coming on to the card. You guys are man. And then this is what I just found out. I'm gonna let this go right now. But even if some of y'all don't make it to the BKFC card right away, y'all are gonna probably get a chance to do the Toe the Line series with John Carton.
Right.
So it's like a step before BKFC,
exactly.
Because they've grown so fast, and that'll be awesome. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
So is there anybody you want to say hi to, send a shout out to anybody?
I want to shout out my mom, being my #1 supporter. I love you. Shout out to my cousins, Connor, Caden, Corbin, all the rest of them. It's RB for life. Y'all know where we at. I'm repping Kansas City all day. Always, representing my Royals. I'm a Royals fan, so I'm out here doing my thing and trying to make big things happen.
So, do you think you're gonna ever come down here and train at this ATT gym?
Yeah, I'm connected with a lot of people out in Kansas City, a lot of fighters, Tyler Rowe.
Okay.
Connected with that coach right there. Connected with a lot of people.
Okay.
So I'll be down here a couple times here and there.
Okay,
So I'll
that's
see everybody
what's up.
around.
Good luck, young man. We're gonna look forward to seeing you.
Follow me on Instagram, T2R2Rs20. Don't forget.
Hey, we got you, baby.
Hey, my name is Chad Finnerty. I fight at the 185-pound weight class. I just signed my first professional contract. I'll be fighting October 3rd for Valor Fighting Challenge in Knoxville, Tennessee. Come here to the bare knuckle tryouts with Mz.NIKKI.CHECK to watch him come out here and try to win a contract and bring it back to the Southeast.
That's what I'm talking about. How excited are you for your pro debut?
Oh, I'm very excited. It's been a long time coming.
Okay.
Have had a lot of good training partners. Trained with OSP, Ovin St. Preux, Slick Nick Gertz, Jason King, who fights in Bellator.
Oh man.
So I've ran the gamut with the pro fighters, so I figured I'd just go ahead and give it a try myself.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So how long have you been fighting as an
2
amateur?
years.
Okay.
2 years. I was a Division I college wrestler at Purdue University.
Oh wow.
And then just kind of come off of the couch 2 years ago, started training and got back into it.
How did a wrestler ever end up on the couch?
Well, I say in the couch. I wasn't.
You just wasn't
I quit competing,
active.
Got married, had kids. And,
Okay. Family life.
A buddy of mine called me one day and said, "Hey, I'm training this boy. His name's Trevor Peak for his fight, and he was fighting against a wrestler. So they asked me to come help train. His name's Sam McAlpin. He runs the AFC, the Alabama Fighting Championship.
Okay.
So I went out there and helped get Trevor ready, and just kind of got hooked in it. Wanted to try it myself, and 7 fights later, decided to turn pro.
That's what I'm talking about. What's your Miami record then?
Our Miami record is 3-4.
Okay.
I had 2 of my 4 losses were to a now undefeated professional fighter in Charles Phil Pop.
Wow.
We fought for the title once, and then fought in Alabama once. So it's been a fun little ride.
So do you know anything about your upcoming opponent?
I know he's from Virginia Beach. That's
You
about
fighting
all.
one of my fighters?
I'm fighting one of your fighters.
Do you know his name?
His name is Frank Jones.
Frank Jones. I might know Frank. It don't sound familiar. I'm gonna have to look Frank up. We're gonna be Miss Nikki gonna get Frank up on FightHeadsMMA. We're gonna see what he's talking about
All
too.
right, sounds like a plan.
So you excited, aren't you?
I am very
Oh
excited.
my goodness, Valor fighting. That's a huge event.
Yes, ma'am.
And where's it gonna be at?
It's Cotton Eye Joe in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. So dang. We cannot wait to see you make
Thank
your
you.
pro debut. Good luck, baby. We're gonna be looking for you.
Thank you
Just
so
keep
much.
staying healthy and training, and we're gonna be looking for you, baby.
Yes,
Good luck.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aiming for the load star mark. So there's extra padding here. This is built for restriction. So it's a solid surface. So we put it against the heavy bag, so it has some give. There's some padding in it for some give. But you have to wear the glove though, because like I said, it's built to read the force. So there's going to be a lot of restriction to it. So first person step on up. Yep, just straight punches. So good. Yep. Alright, you're gonna get 4 punches all together, okay? 1 minute to complete them. Alright. Yep. 401. More punches, Sean.
Y'all gotta let this go when y'all hit this bag.
436. Next one.
Yo, wow.
Punch one. Good. Go ahead. Stop. No, you disconnected it.
Dr. Doolittle in the house.
Stop. Hold on. Start over. Go ahead.
No, wait.
You gonna make me fall right here now. Mr. Doolittle just break our punch meter. We have never had that happen in the history of BKFC Tryouts. I guess that means they're gonna have to pick him. Mr. Little John had broke our thing.
First one. Good. 3 more. 453. Last name? Attack? Spell that? R-U-G-G?
Straight down the middle, baby.
One red shirt. 384.
Woo.
509. Give one to registers. 3 more.
Woo.
Boy.
677. There you go. Brandon? Yep. I didn't need you. 3 more, Mark. Let's get everyone together and over here. Hits bullshit. It's awesome.